Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Harpreet. How are you? How you doing? How you been? If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. I quickly want to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me. We are about to hit 1,000 subscribers before this video goes up. We might even hit 1,000. If we don't, whoever subscribes to me at 1,000, please leave your comment down below. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me, riding with me, my ride or dies. So I really appreciate that so much from the bottom of my heart. So anyways, I hope we continue to grow. I really want to see where this takes us on our journey and stuff like that. Before we get too in our feelings, today's video is going to be a quick go-to makeup routine. This is what I like to wear on a daily basis. This takes me about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how fast or slow I go. It's pretty natural. I really like this. Is like my go-to makeup look if I'm not feeling like doing full glam or anything like that, and I just want to make sure I look decent. I will leave all the products in the description box like I do always, or majority of the time. I know there's times where I said I'll put it in there and I don't, but I promise all the products will be in the description box. And also if you have any other questions, they might also be in the description box as well, so just click in there. They will look, maybe there's something that you might be looking for that might be answered in there. If not, you can always leave me a comment and I will reply. And also, if you guys want, you guys can follow me on my social media. I will link it for you guys in the description box as well. Let's make it do what it do, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so starting off, I like to go ahead and really focus in on my skin. Go ahead and use some sunscreen. This is the Netrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen in SPF 55. I am walking around on campus a lot, so it's always good to have some sunscreen on just so your skin is safe and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my nose because it's usually where I tend to burn, and then put the rest on my cheeks and my chin. You can always apply as much as you want, just depends on your skin obviously. Next thing I like to apply is my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys saw this in my skincare routine. This is the one that I use. I really like this because it's almost like a watery not consistency, but like a water gel, if that makes sense. Like your skin kind of just absorbs it and it just feels so dang good. So I'm gonna apply that. If you have dry skin, I really do recommend this. This stuff is really amazing. Like I already feel so hydrated. Like my skin's just like loving it. It feels really good. Next thing I like to apply is primer. This is one of my favorite primers. This is a drugstore primer, Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I don't use a ton of this, just enough to kind of focus it on areas where I feel like I might have large pores around like my nose, on my nose, my forehead a little bit, but mainly kind of just focus it under the eyes because I feel like for me at least it helps set a nice base for concealer. I'm going to go ahead and apply some eye cream. This is the eye cream that I like using. This is the Banana Bright eye cream, and I just like to use my ring finger. I just like to apply it right under my eyes. We are going to get into a little bit of color correcting. I do not do this every day, but I kind of have some dark circles and a little bit of hyperpigmentation. So because of that, I'm going to be using my Ella Girl Pro Concealer in the color correcting shade, which is orange, I believe. A little bit goes a long way. You really don't need much unless you really want to use a lot. Then do what you gotta do. I'm going to be using this brush right here. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH08. This is the brush. This is what it looks like. So now that that is blended out, I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation. I go back and forth on two of these foundations. First foundation that I like to use is Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation in Dewy Smooth. This is in the shade 240 Golden Beige. It might be a little bit too light for me, but I make it work when I put bronzer and stuff, so you can't really tell too much of a huge difference. The next foundation I really love is my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is a Pro Filter foundation in the shade 330. This matches me pretty good. Sometimes once it oxidizes, it does turn a little bit darker. Today I'm going to be using my Maybelline foundation. I really like this one. I actually just got a new one because I already used my other one up. So this does not have a pump, as you guys can see. So what I like to do is I like to put my middle finger on top and just give it a little shake. And what I do is I just take the foundation on my finger and I just dot it all over my face. I feel like that's the easiest way to apply it, like wherever I think I want to have a decent amount of coverage, and then I'll go back if I feel like I need more and I'll just apply more foundation. So to blend this out, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques foundation brush. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all out. Make sure you don't forget your hairline. I've done that before, and then you can kind of see like the huge difference between the shades of your skin and then of your face, so we're gonna avoid that. On to the next step, I'm gonna apply concealer. So I have two concealers I use. My favorite concealer of all time is Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. This is my Ride or Die concealer. What I like to do is like to kind of drag it around my nose a little bit, and then I like to go up the bridge of my nose, apply a little bit in the center of my forehead and then also on my chin. And then I like to take my ColourPop concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Dark, which is number 32, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm just going to blend it and kind of push the product into my skin. I just really like the finish of using my finger right here because it gives it a very natural finish, and the product does not like get soaked up by a sponge or anything like that. And usually whatever is left on my finger, I just like to go ahead and apply it to my eyelid, because eventually we're gonna need to apply some eyeshadow or whatever, so just adds like a nice little base. So now I'm going to take that same foundation brush that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to blend out the concealer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer. I'm not going to bake because, like I said, this is not a full glam tutorial. It's literally just a quick natural makeup look. My Airspun loose powder, and I'm just going to take a little bit. You don't need a whole ton, and we're just gonna set anywhere that we applied concealer so it stays locked. Oh wait, I didn't mean to put that much. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows now. I'm gonna be using my Benefit Precisely Brow pencil. I love this stuff. I'm in the shade 9 because I usually have pretty dark hair, so 9 is a pretty good color for me. There's a tutorial on my channel if you guys want to see how I usually do my brows. Now that I'm done with my brows, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of gel on them. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. I've had this for a long time. It's still pretty good. I like it. My brows stay in place. So now that we're done with our brows, we're going to go ahead and apply some bronzer. I'll be using this bronzer right here. This is the NYX bronzer in matte, and it's a nice shade. It just adds a nice like warm color instead of a cool tone color, so I really like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face with this. So now that I've applied bronzer, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. Why can I not talk today? Using the Kylie Jenner blush in the shade Baddie on the Block. This is definitely a new pickup. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just apply a little bit right over the bronzer. For eyeshadow, what I like to use, I just like to go ahead and use my bronzer and just basically add some definition to my eye. I'm just going to apply a little bit of the same bronzer right into my eye, on my eyelid, just to add some definition back into the eye. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. This is a L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. my setting spray. This is by Morphe. I'm sure you guys have seen this around. This is what it looks like. I love how this thing smells and I like how it feels. Okay. My Jeffery Star Supreme Frost highlight. This brush right here, this is a Morphe E27. It has like a nice dense tip. I don't know the terminology, but I'm just gonna apply it right on there. Look at that. Look at that glow. A little bit of lip gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. And I like to apply this because honestly, when I wear lipstick like throughout the day, like I don't get a chance to apply and it just looks really bad. But like, this way, like this will just add a nice shine, and then if it disappears, it's all good because it's natural looking. So yeah, so this is pretty much my everyday go-to makeup routine. I hope you guys like this look. If you do, don't forget to let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's pretty quick. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your love and support. And with that being said, little brown girl is out. Much love, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.